Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Marwa and today we're going to be doing a Dancer Reacts to Strictly Come Dancing semi-finals. For those of you who are not new here, you will notice a different backdrop. It's because I'm recording at my mum's today and it's quite cold. So we're going to be staying with the dressing gown. And for those that are new, hello and welcome. If you like reaction videos, if you like Strictly, if you like dancing, if you want to learn how to dance, there's a subscribe button which is calling your name. So hit the subscribe button as well. Just quickly before we move on, for some of you that are asking where the Blackpool Strictly Come Dancing video is, I have a whole explanation of it over on the community tab. So once you finish watching this video, you can head over there and find out about what's been happening in the last week, 2 weeks. Right, we're going to go straight into it. Now, normally this is what I would usually do is the top two, so bottom two, top two, and one in between. But as we only have 5 couples left, I'm going to do all 5 couples. I'm going to react to all of their dances, but also they've done 2. So there's going to be a part 1 and a part 2 where I basically react to all 10 dances. Exciting. Exciting times. So we're going to start off first and we're going to go in with Fleur East. Doing the Paso Doble. The order that I'm doing it in is just based on the playlist that's already on YouTube from BBC Strictly. So we're going to go straight in, Fleur East and Vito to the Paso Doble. For those of you who've watched my channel for a little while, you will know that I love the Paso Doble. Anything sort of dramatic, I enjoy. Don't know if I know the song. We'll see when we get playing. But also the thumbnail for this looks pretty dramatic and intense, so I have high hopes. A lot of shoulder movement here. There's a lot like kind of shoulder movement, which kind of takes me out of the Paso vibe. But let's see if they can bring this back. She could do a little bit more with the shaping there. I know she's holding her dress, but she definitely could be using that a little bit more to create those more curved lines that you typically see in the Paso Doble. Oh, nice. That's nice and sharp. I like that. Again, the shaping could be better. I do like that she waited for the lead there. Like it wasn't just like her knowing the choreography and going for it. Like they do look like that they are working together, which is really nice to see. Sunshine. Nice, okay. There's a lot of drama. You can see it in her face. She's a very good actress. She's got a little bit of a posture issue where her head is coming into her body like this, where really she wants to. You can have like the moments where she's creating shapes, but it's even when she's not trying to create shapes, her head is sunk into her body. So a little bit more extension of the neck would be good. You can see it here in the still. It's kind of here as opposed to here. She could just elongate just a little bit more. I'm not sure how I feel about that choreography. It was really weird. Okay. I'm not a fan of her arms or her hands. She's kind of gone from kind of Paso to kind of spooky. Not a fan of the fingers. What they're doing that turn looked so uncomfortable. It was kind of like, oh, let's put a turn in here to take up the beat, but it either didn't work, it was on the wrong side, or the arm just not comfortable. Did not look comfortable. Oh, that's a cool final posture. That is a cool final posture. And what did I think of it? Not my favourite dance, really. It was It had the elements of the passo in that it was like that fiery kind of thing, but she could have done a lot more with the shaping, and she definitely has the ability to do that. So I'm not sure why they didn't train more to get her body into the right shapes. It was quite one note. I feel like you could have added a bit more kind of relax and passion, relax and passion, relax and passion. Um, I'm saying a lot of negatives. The actual dancing quality was good. Whether you kind of, it was a passo in this truest form, not sure. Let's see what the comments say. Actually, before I do that, what does she get? She's got 2 sets of scores here. I'm not sure which one's which, but she got 8, 9, 8, 10, or 9, 10, 10, 10, 10. I'm going to say that is probably the 8, 9, 8, 10. Am I right? Don't know. Let's see. Comments. Rachel says, insane. Love, love, love the power. Vito continues to stun with his choreo, especially when he's on his knees and working the skirt like his cape. Just fantastic. I didn't really like that choreography. Fine. George Marsh says, this is probably one of my favourite dances from Fleur. This was very undermarked. So if it was undermarked, I was right, wasn't I? Okay. She's deserving a winner of the show. She's a great dancer. She excels in this intense dances. Penny and Fishy, who usually leave quite a good long comment, gave them a score of 9. Really enjoyed the routine. Fantastic musicality with the cape work. Great attempt at flamenco and those stalking passo walks. Love the power and frustration in her movement. A lot of content where she isn't looking at Vito and Fleur has to work the stage, and she did that beautifully. It was dramatic, really well performed, and danced with heart. For this to be Fleur's weaker dance in the semis is incredible, because some people's stronger dancers aren't even in this level. Very nice, Fleur. That's the way to go. Power and attack, a bit of a skirt, and the whole world will go erotic. Love, and you know it. Right, we're going to move on to Helen Skelton and Gorka Marquez, and they're doing a waltz. And to be honest, I'm really curious to see what this is like, because I loved her last one. And I'm not sure if she's going to be able to match it. Even without you, I only fall. Okay, really graceful, beautiful. Oh, lovely lines. Yeah, that line out was really beautiful. That was really nice. A little bit of gapping issues there. I'm not sure if that's his fault though. Some really nice, I call them basic, not basic, but like syllabus level steps here, which is really nice to see as well, because it's nice to be able to refer back to something which is concrete in terms of technique, and they're doing a good job of it. There are a couple of gapping issues which I'm surprised to see at this stage in the competition, but her lines have been lovely. Her posture, just looking at this still here, looks good too. Has made me turn around. There is only one road I'm walking. Okay, that's smooth, that's nice. I was gonna say the bit before was almost there with the smoothness, but actually this kind of turning was really beautiful and smooth, which means that the footwork was probably correct as well. Yeah, it's gapping issues is unfortunately not making it as smooth as it could be, because I keep kind of banging into each other a little bit, which is a shame. I find also a lot of time my head position is not quite in the right place. It's sometimes a bit too upright or angled. That movement as well was not, it felt like strained. It felt strained. Again, I'm giving a lot of negatives. I am picking I'm being quite picky, right? At this stage of the competition, it is still a beautiful dance. She's doing a great job of dancing it, and I'm literally picking out details here. I'm not saying like, oh, this is awful or this is terrible, or it's a good dance. It is good. Okay, yeah. What did I think? Gapping issues. Generally, posture was good. When she was out of hold, the lines were beautiful. Some head positioning issues. Really smooth on some of those turns, which was really nice to see. So score-wise, maybe a 9. Yeah, let's see what she got. So 8, 9, 9, 9, 9, or 9, 10, 8, 10. I'm gonna say she probably got 8, 9, 9, 9, 9, considering that's the first one, the first lot. So yeah, let's have a look at the comments. What a beautiful performance. I hope that they make it through to the final. LEG says, stunning performance. Helen is a true dancer now. Valerie Howard, it would be wonderful to end her sorrowful year by winning this competition, and for Gorka too. He's a lovely choreographer and dancer. He's very talented. Yeah, actually, the choreography on that was really nice. Campbell Phoenix says, I love it. And Chunky Hoey, Helen is doing great so far. We've got some judges' scores here. Yeah, so they got 8, 9, 9, 9. Yeah, in terms of the scoring. And LEG says, please excuse my comment, but Craig's score was crap. Why does he do it? He is a joke. Yeah, I think 8's low. I think 9's good. 9's good. And we've got Married to Mowgli here by Sam and Dika, and they said, stunning. She looked a little unsure again, but this time it wasn't a bad thing. It worked. It was innocence and understated elegance, and her finding her confidence again, and Gorka right there beside her in their beautiful new friendship. She's stunning. Their partnership is stunning. I loved it. She's a deserved winner for me. 9 for this gorgeous dance. So most people seem to be in agreement about that 9 score. It wasn't perfect, but it was good and it was beautiful to watch. Okay, we're going to move on to Hamza and Joita, who scored the highest overall in the leaderboard. They're dancing a Charleston, which is, in my opinion, an easy one to get a high score on. Let me know what you guys think. I feel like Charlestons generally tend to score higher, so whether it's fair for him to have this at this stage of the competition, I don't know, but someone's got to, I guess. So let's... Great Charleston song, by the way. Great Charleston song. Good swivels. Oh, turning swivels too. Nice. Good arms. Now, can he keep the energy up? Oh, okay. Oh, I like this. Nice choreography. There we go. I swear with their lifts, they're just... I don't know where Joita gets them from, right? But they just lifts I've never seen before. I've seen a lot of lifts. Brilliant. Nice. Good. Really nice. Really beautifully timed. Great musicality. Fun choreography. It's fast. Wow. I love that lift with that music, that musical bit that happened, and she went round at the same time. And it wasn't even like the standard two-handed spin round. Like, she was holding onto his leg as well. Yeah. Yeah. There we go. Woo! Oh, so that was so clean. That was so clean. Yeah. That was so good. That was so clean. How those lifts were effortless. Mad. 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10. What are the scores? 9, 10, 10, 10, 10, and then 9, 10, 9, 9. I imagine that again was that first set of scoring. So 9, 10, 10, 10, 10, because that was amazing. Right, Maggie Donaldson says, for me, Hamza is what Strictly is all about. No previous acting, dancing, or movement classes. All the actors will have had these. A big bloke has discovered an innate sense of rhythm. To be honest, I think he probably had that rhythm before, but fine. Musicality and the joy of moving your body. He's great. He's looking much trimmer too. Cara Tula says these have to be this year's winner. Hamza's never danced before and look at him, amazing. I can't put my hot finger on it, but Hamza radiates loveliness, kindness and humbleness. He does. He actually does. I don't know how he manages that. A joy to watch them dancing. It just fills you with a feeling of pleasure. Mark Reynolds has got to be this year's winner. The most consistent couple on this year's show. Best pairing by far from week 1. Go Hamza and Juita. And you know, the common word that I'm seeing a lot in Hamza's dancing is joyful. He's very joyful when he dances. I don't know if that's how he is as a person, but it is very genuine. Like the fact that everyone is seeing the same thing, it shows that it is really genuine and that he portrays that in his dancing, which then kind of imprints that joy on people watching him, which I think is a reason why people do love him so much as well. Right, we're going to move on to Molly Rainford and Carlos Jew, who I have predicted has gone out this week purely based on views and what YouTube views are saying, what people are saying. So I don't know if she did, don't know if she stayed. So let's have a look. Beautiful line. Stunning. Ooh, that's so beautiful. She set herself up to fail straight away when they got into hold because she went in with her bum facing outwards and sort of bending the torso this way, which meant that there was instant gapping. Does that fix itself later? Sorry, let me just up the quality. Beautiful arms. Her arms are always stunning. Effortless, effortless. Wow, that lift was incredible. I'd like some more in hold. Are we going back? We'll see. She goes back in hold. Ooh, another uncomfortable turn here. Beautiful turns there though. Beautiful, beautiful lift. You know, for that little second that they were in hold, again, it wasn't quite right. But actually, most of the dancers not in hold, so they're getting away with it. It's beautiful, beautiful dance. Yeah, that was really beautiful, really beautiful. I do wish I saw a bit more on hold, but what I did see in the choreography that I saw, stunning. What have we got? 8, 9, 9, 10, or 9, 10, 10, 10, 10. I think that was probably the 8, 9, 9, 10. Let's see what the comments are saying. 9. Oh my god, I was so blown away. It was actually almost made me cry. Everything about this dance, from her footwork to her arms and her head placement, was simply stunning. Now, the only thing I would say is Molly needs to carry the story from beginning to end, no stops in between. So yeah, staying in character was definitely a difficult thing for her to do, but I still loved it. Another thing I want to add on is that the public have always been so harsh on Molly. They've called her a fake. Hey, that's not very nice. And they've said about how she doesn't deserve to stay in the competition. But what I love about her is that she's a fighter and she comes back every week from being in the dance-offs more, stronger and better. For that, I truly admire Molly. Yeah, I think there's a difference between going in and judging someone's dancing or liking or disliking someone's dancing. But I just don't think it's necessary to comment on people's personalities negatively, to be honest. I've gotten a couple of nice comments here about Carlos, which is lovely. Honeybee says, I love Molly. She's so happy to be doing this, always smiling, bless her. Renee Muldoon says, Molly and Carlos, you both danced this song justice. It was absolutely beautiful, absolutely beautiful. I was brought to tears. Don't know what is up with Craig, but the scores are certainly undermarked. I give this dance a 10. So the scores were 8, 9, 9, 10. I'd probably give it a 9. A 9. It was just, as I said, when they came to hold, could have been a bit... Okay, cool. And we're gonna do the final dance of this video, which is Will and Nancy, and it's another paso doble. So that will be interesting to see because we've got a direct comparison this time. So let's go. Ooh. Ooh. Gonna stop it right there. Firstly, I love the fact that she's using a fan. Yes. Secondly, her outfit. I want it. She looks stunning. Thirdly, haven't listened to the song yet, but so far, I love it. So this is setting itself up to be amazing. Don't let me down, Will. Cool, nice, passionate. Believable as well, which is nice. Oh. A little bit off balance there, but fine. Then let him get to him. I love this. Like, I love the setup, everything. Oh. There's a bit there with his arms, and that was just a choreography I wasn't a fan of. But I'm liking it so far. Man, this choreography, this music. Yes. And he's delivering. Woo. Oh my God. I loved it. I actually loved it. I don't even think they got that high scores, you know. They got 7979. What? Okay. Let me come out of what I just saw and recuperate. There wasn't much shaping, okay? Was it better than Fleur's? Technically, probably on par, to be honest. There was just something about this. I just didn't even want to comment on it. Like, I loved it. I actually loved it. I loved it. Nicola Shirley says, amazing dance and Will's best emotional performance. Married to Mowgli, Sam and Dika says, call me crazy, but I liked it, right? I could see the passion and attack he was given to this dance, which sometimes is missing from other celebs. No, it wasn't perfect, and the cape is never my favourite, but he did a good job for me. It was captivated, and I saw the fire in his belly. Well done, Will. I liked it, and 8. Beautiful dancing, choreography, and scenario. Penny SA UK says, I loved watching it. I loved it, watching it for a third time now. Right? Yeah, they got 7, 9, 7, 9. What? All right, let's have a look. You know, I think I was just... Snufkin Hollow says, I think if this had been a little more polished, it would have been spectacular, and I still found it captivating despite the technical flaws. I only watch the dances on YouTube, so don't see the judges' comments, but I can just hear Craig talking about claw hands or some such. I would suggest that perhaps it would have been better without that overly long cape section yet at the start, and then more attention could have been given to the flamenco finish and finesse. I also wonder if some of the stiffness was due to Will's knee issues, which isn't necessarily an excuse, just an observation. That said, I love Nancy's choreography overall, and as a couple, these two have really grown on me throughout the series. I love their Charleston. You know what? Now that I'm thinking back, I was looking at her more than I was looking at him. I feel like I need to watch it again. Hey, you know what? Doesn't matter. I loved it. I'd give that like a 9 out of 10. On that note, I'm going to finish this one here, but I will be doing another video, which will probably come out hopefully in the next few days, depending on copyright issues, with the other 5 dancers, which is very exciting. So I will see you in the next video. I'm going to pop up over here. Maybe there's another one over here that you would like to.